Hi, I'm Marshall. I'm the owner of Going Gear, and I'm here in our store in Smyrna, Georgia. This is the quick and dirty review of the Nitecore TM03. All right, here we are with a little beast of a light, the Tiny Monster TM03. Really cool light. 2800 lumens on max output. As always, you can get the full specs on our site, goinggear.com, or watch the extended version of this video, and we go into everything more in depth. So, accessories that it comes with, you've got a pretty nice holster, you've got a spare O-ring, and then, of course, the user manual, which is definitely worth a read. They do a really good job on their manuals. Just a quick note on the brightness and runtimes: 2800, 1350, 550, and then 40. And of course, as with all lights, especially lights this size, on the 2800 lumens, it is going to drop after a little while just because of heat. But then you turn it off, turn it back on, you'll get back into it as long as you don't have an overheated light, which the light will protect you from doing that, so that's not something you have to worry about. Okay, so Tiny Monster TM03 Cree XHP 70 LED down in there. So big old LED, relatively small head for an LED this size. You know, normally the reflectors are like this big for a XHP 70. So it's going to be a pretty floody light. But still, you're going to get close to 300 meters of beam distance just because of the sheer output of this thing. You got the textured reflector in there that helps smooth out the beam, make it nice and smooth and clean. And you got the stainless steel bezel on there. Bunch of material on this thing, so they got pretty thick walls on there, pretty big burly head, lots of heat dissipation, lots of surface area to help dissipate that heat, because this thing is going to get pretty hot if you run it on the max output. Dual switches there on the end. You got the main switch and you've got the mode switch. Comes with a battery, does not have built-in charging. It is a proprietary battery. I've tried other batteries and I haven't been able to go into turbo with all of them. So just keep in mind that you may need the included battery to make it go straight into the 2800 lumens. Interface on here, you've got the rear switch. Lightly press it, it goes into momentary. Click it all the way for constant on. Tap that side switch, it'll cycle through your different outputs. You do have a memory. So let's put it in low, turn it off, turn it back on. As long as you're just pressing that main switch, it's just going to go straight into the low. Side switch, if from off, if you press and hold, I have it in the suppressing light mode right now. It goes straight to the max output. Double click and it'll go straight into strobe. And you can also do that while it's on. All right, to get it into the other mode group, you got to take the battery out, put it back in, put the switch back on, tighten it all the way down, and then right before you get to the end, you need to start pressing and holding the mode switch. So we're going to press and hold the mode switch and tighten the head. And yes, it is as awkward as it looks. And when it gets all the way down, it's going to flash a couple times, and now we know it's in strobe ready mode. So now when we press that side switch, it's going to go straight into strobe. Double click for the max output. So basically just reverses what that mode switch does. Okay, that's the interface and everything of the Nitecore TM03. Let's go ahead and take it outside. We'll show you how it does outside. All right, we got that Tiny Monster TM03 outside. Let's go ahead and try it out. So tree right there is 30 feet away. Dock house down there on the lake is about 100 feet away. That's the lowest output. Let's crank it up and show you what the higher outputs look like. 2800 lumens on max output. We'll zoom in down there so you can see how extremely well everything is lit up. Really impressive light for the size, and just so you can see, it really is that TM03, that compact light putting out all those lumens. And then you got the lower outputs when you want the better battery life. You can say they still do very, very well. So if you want to see what the TM03 can do at a longer distance, check out the extended version of this video. I do everything a little bit more in depth, go out to a longer distance to do some other stuff as well. So there you go. That is the Nitecore Tiny Monster TM03. Really impressive light. I like it a lot. If you like it, you can buy it from me at goinggear.com. As always, get going and start something. Thanks for watching.